Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Patrick, and I am back with another edition of Heavy Therapy. This is a collection update. I have a lot of stuff to show you across the next few months. It was hard to decide what to show you all first, but I made a decision, so here I am. One of the albums that I'm going to talk about in my collection update is currently playing on the radio, on the stereo, and it is this. This is Akbon, 2 Centuries of Silence EP. Akbon is hard to describe. One reason why I'm having them play right now. Akbon is a project based out of Iran. This was actually recorded in Iran. Let's see if it says what city. This was recorded in Isfahan, Iran. This is folk black metal, and Dominus Vizaresa does all the instruments here. Vocals, guitars, bass, drums, sitar, and tar. And yeah, just a really cool blend of, recognizable raw black metal, but also incorporates Iranian folk instrumentation and melodies. Akbon is the Romanized way of saying the actual band name, which I'm not even going to try to say. This is just good stuff. I remember hearing about it from Cody from Metal Miners in one of his Bandcamp Saturdays, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. So, next up is an album I just got in the mail yesterday. I've had it pre-ordered for a while. One of my favorites from last year, 2022. This is the sophomore release by the death grind band Null. This is Mentemporic. An independent release. Null is what you get if you combine Full of Hell, Terrorizer, Portal, and like Suffocation mixed together in a really cool way. Mentemporic. My favorite song here is Whelm, the penultimate track. I love their logo. Null are from Memphis, Tennessee. The vinyl is this sort of translucent orange, pretty cool. And yeah, if you can support this band, please do. Again, independent release. They have already written their 3rd album. This is their 2nd in just 2 years. The vocalist Jamie Eubanks just has a range like no other. People are impressed right now with that. The vocalist from Lorna Shore. They should check out Jamie from Null. Okay. Next up is a CD. This is the band Fetid with their 2019 debut on $20 Spin. This is Seeping Corporeal Mess. This is a 3-piece. Cover art is by Daniel Hermosillo out of Chile. The band themselves are out of the Pacific Northwest, Seattle, Washington, and Portland, Oregon. Clyde Lindstrom here, the guitarist and vocalist of Fetid, plays guitars in Cerebral Rot, does vocals in Caustic Wound. So, you know what you're getting one of the most talented musicians in modern extreme metal, giving you another awesome release. This release took me a little bit of time to get into. The songs are longer, but this is that incantation, cerebral rot style of death doom that is really cool to listen to on headphones. This is Fetid, Steeping Corporeal Mess. Happy to have that mess in my collection. Up next is this tape here from Cryptday. This is their album Capsule, which came out last year out on Sentient Ruin Laboratories. Slipcase. Capsule, just right. Some noisy, dissonant, punky, avant-garde death metal. You know, I even hear some hard rock, alternative metal influences on this album, such as Chevelle, System of a Down, and I know they would not be afraid to admit that. These guys here in Cryptday, very cool aesthetic, very cool sound. It's an album that you can put on and get a lot of different stuff out, dig through the different layers every time you hear it, once you understand what's going on. Yeah, for fans of Portal, maybe Contaminated, Alterage, those types of bands, that is Cryptday. Capsule got it on cassette. Next up is 4 more cassettes. They were in a box set. I can't find the box that they came with right now, but it is a cool box they come in. I'm talking about the box set of the band Corpsest. It came with The Dagger, The Chalice. This is their debut EP. It came with Beyond Abysmal Thresholds, their second album that they remastered later on. Their third album, their third release, their second full-length, Impetus of Death, and then their new album from last year called Succumb to Rot. This box set came out from Dark Descent Records. I think there are still some available. And Corpsest play. They are from Finland, and that's what you're gonna get, right? That dark, brooding, tremolo heavy death metal, chaotic drums, and just filthy. I really like their new album. It's a cool red shell, Succumb to Rot. This was almost in my top 40 albums of the year, but it just fell out because there was some amazing albums last year. Again, this was a 4 cassette box set. Pretty cool packaging here. Corpsest is actually a band that I do like to put on multiple albums in a row. They really bring you into their atmosphere. Some bands, they sound like Imprecation, Phrenolith. There is one that I'm really trying to think of right now that, of course, now that I'm on camera, I can't think of it. Yeah. Corpsest, give them a listen. If you know what the Finnish scene sounds like, you know what you're going to get in Corpsest. This debut EP came on silver shell, and just, yeah, all around cool packaging. Corpsest 4-tape box set available from Dark Descent Records. Finally, we got some brutal death metal. This is Mutilatred with Determined to Rot. Not to be confused with Corpsessed Succumb to Rot. Yeah, if you're determined to rot, you probably should succumb to it. This is brutal death metal that I just kept coming back to. This also came out last year on Redefining Darkness. I just kept coming back to it. I'm picky about brutal death. Here is the vinyl variant I got. Yeah, if you like suffocation, check out Mutilatred. It definitely is not nowhere near as technical. It's pretty straightforward. Heavy chugs, breakdowns. It just sits well with me when I'm in that mood to sulk, when I'm in that dark mood. This just wall of noise of brutal death for 30 minutes really hits that spot. And that's what I have for you. I have another collection update coming soon. And please comment below, which of these albums do you own? Which do you like? What else do you recommend me checking out based on the listens, based on the albums that I showed off today? Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.